Hey guys, welcome back to Nino Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. I'm Chryss Hart, and today we're headed down through Cloud Coil Canyon to the plains below, where we're going to establish our kingdom at long last. I considered going down that way, but I'm pretty certain that that's a way that we've gone before, or a way that we came from. So I'm not going to bother. I've slightly upgraded my audio setup, so I'm hoping that it'll sound better from now on. Still learning how to do video and audio recording and editing, so I appreciate very much your patience. So here I was trying to figure out how to get up onto this plateau. There is no way just now. I'm going to have to come back to it. But there are several places just over here where we cannot go yet. So we'll take out this zapwing, gather up the shiny here. Ooh, a clear crystal, very nice. And as you can see, there's not a triggerable way to get up or over these areas right now. I'm sure we'll pick that up at some point in the future. So here we go, back down. I'm going to try one more time, and then we will continue swiftly on. Fledgling feather. Now if we go up that way, that's a way that we have already been. As I recall, that's the way to the Wyvern's Den. But it has been a little while since I did this recording, so... Hey, surprise attack! So I'm not supremely worried about this one because we're somewhat over-leveled for the area. So the Whamsters aren't much of a threat.
Ahoy there!
Avast! The dogs'll be just beyond here. The bandits, you mean?
Aye.
That I do. Alright, time for Kunbish and Chinggis to make their sorry hides useful. Let's get this battle underway. We'll plant a standard for our troops to muster beneath. When you're ready to take to the field of battle, come here and say the word. Alright, so skirmishes are army-on-army battles in which Evan takes to the field in command of up to 4 units. The aim is to have him, lead them. You begin by approaching the standard and interacting with it. Are you ready to join the fray and take on the battle for the Heartlands? And yes, of course we are. So this is the briefing screen. This first time we're going to get a little tutorial that's going to teach us how to use it, but for the most part this is just where we prepare our army for skirmish battles. We can see the enemy units compared to our units. Of course, we currently only have Chinggis and Kunbish as our units, but we'll gain more as we go. Here we have the Scurvy Sky Vipers and the Salty Sky Serpents, headed by Chinggis and Kunbish respectively. As you can see, we've only got the 2 for now, and Mobilize is how we will get going, and Bolster will eventually allow us to buy boosts, but we do not yet have what we need to do that. So I wanted to make sure that I really understood what was going on, but this is the map of the field of battle, as it were. So, let's hop right in. The Heartlands here. Okay. So, that's the bad guy. He's, you know, they're pretty well stuck in. We've got to get rid of them. Essentially. So, we can control our units, rotating them with L1 and R1. And as you can see, the red-hatted guys are melee attackers, and the yellow-hatted ones are ranged attackers. So, I was hoping to get my ranged attackers to attack their melee attackers while they were still at range, but I am not entirely certain exactly what causes units to decide on one thing over the other. So if you hold down one button or the other, you can have them move more quickly. If you hold down X, then they will march a little faster. If you hold down square, then they'll do an all-out assault in front of them. Of course, I want to keep my ranged guys safe. Okay. Each unit type is strong against certain other units. It's very rock, paper, scissors. Sword over spear over hammer over sword. When your troops are at an advantage, you get a blue arrow. At a disadvantage, you get a red one. You want to, try and keep your units at the most advantageous kind of footing possible. Now, obviously here, we only have swordsmen and rangers. So, by unfortunate happenstance, we're at a disadvantage, but it's okay. So we have special tactics, which use military might, which is the power up here in the top left-hand corner. It's kind of like your MP. So Chinggis's special tactic brings in a bunch of bombers, and Kunbish
Here we go!
freezes enemies in place. So here on the right, you can see the two abilities. So you hold down R2 to open the special tactics menu, and then you press the corresponding button on the wheel that comes up, just like when you're using special abilities in battle. Now, we're running a bit low on men here. So, we are a little concerned here, but there we go.
Do you like that?
Alright, so he's gonna run over there and reinforce himself. So now we are going to reinforce ourselves by holding circle to spend some military might to replenish our soldiers.
All right.
So I was kind of hoping that we would be able to, kind of rain down terror on them from above, but the game seems to have thought of that, or the devs seem to have thought of that anyway. Alright. And as you can see, it's not you know, incredibly impressive combat, but it works. We're gonna take out this watchtower here. There we go. And gather up a medium military might boost. And here I was trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go next. Clearly I did not see the wall behind me. There we go. So down we go. Now we're going to destroy this sort of town center looking building we have here. Command post. Alright. Activate shock tactics to make all unit types effective against all others and slow down the rate at which the might gauge fills. So if you are poorly matched, you just hold down the triangle button, I believe. Yes. To activate shock tactics.
All together now!
Now, in this case, leaving the Rangers up high has worked out okay. They are attacking from above, which is nice. There we go. Using our special tactics there, because I'm pretty certain that we're at the end of the battle here. Unfortunately, it would seem that our Rangers aren't super great at firing from above. So now our beardy baddie is headed off. He thinks we'll pay for this.
That's the end of
So
that!
ha! Easy peasy. And that, laddie, is how it's done. Don't you go forgetting now. I shan't. Thank you, everyone. Here we have our army menu, which will be in the main menu. And we can check the capabilities of our units and pick which ones will go into battle. Let's have a look at our leaf book really quickly. Tyrant says, I lost! I flaming lost! What a crock! But you got lucky is all, you hoons. Just you wait, what was your name again? Whatever, I'll get you good next time, you'll see. Alrighty then. He's pretty unhappy with us. So we've unlocked that trapdoor there, so we can come back here at any time. And we're going to continue heading toward our new land. But first, treasure. We got a Hush Be Gone, a fledgling feather, now, I'm trying not to get into battles with these lesser monsters, because we're not getting a lot of experience from them, so it doesn't seem like such a worthwhile cause, I guess. I think I wanted to see if there was anything there between those arches or something. It just looked like the perfect place to stop. Now that is a big bad monster up there. I think we should go get him. He looks like we can take him out. No? Alright. I guess we'll go get him at another time. Alright. So now that we've had ourselves a good old gather and fought a few monsters, let's head over the bridge. Here we are at last, the Heartlands.
Wow.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah,
There's a lovely cool breeze, isn't there?
golly.
We're really going to do it, aren't we? We're going to build a kingdom. Yar! That's all the tents pitched. Thank heaven for that. I'm pooped. But we can't live in tents forever. We'll need to think about putting something more permanent in place. And for that, we'll need natural resources. Ah, yes. Building materials. Right. Some good quality wood would be a start. Well, that's easy enough. The forest of Neil's just down the way. We'll go and chop ourselves a few choice logs, shall we? You can't just go chopping down trees willy-nilly. What do you think Neil will have to say about that? I'm guessing he's the owner of this forest?
Yes.
He's the leader of the Greenlings. They're the creatures who live there. Nothing happens in the woods without his permission. Then we must go and speak with him. I'm sure he'll give us his blessing if we explain the situation. Ha! You've clearly not met Neil, lad. He's an incurable old skinflint. Tighter than a hangman's noose he is. You'll get nothing out of him for free, mark my words. Then we'll just have to cut a deal. I've brought my fair share of hard-nosed customers to the negotiating table in my time. What's that now? Never mind. Let's go see this Neil, shall we? Alright. Well, let's go talk
do some
to the
shopping, eh?
shopkeeper here. I'm gonna update my inventory, make sure I've got the best gear that's currently available for everyone. And then we're going to go save, and that's gonna be it for this episode. We'll see you back next time for more Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.